Hello heathens, and welcome to my channel. I am Beauty Heathen, and my channel is dedicated to the exploration of paganism through the medium of cosmetics. If you enjoy this subject matter or find my content of interest, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and set the bell to all to be notified of when I upload new videos. In today's episode, we will be exploring a skill more than a actual practice or faith per se, called empathic shielding. As I discussed in the video I just released today, actually, as I'm recording this, with Snowflake Obsidian, I discussed that I am in fact an empath. And give me just 1 second, I'm shutting down my computer because I'm going completely unscripted today. It has been a day of ups and downs and chaos and insanity. So I'm a little bit tired right now. I am drained. And the world is just getting to be a little bit too much right now. And if you're not on Twitter or social media or anything of that nature, you have completely missed a lot of stuff that went down today. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, because I'm going to be honest, a good number of it was not pleasant. But the bit that was, and for those following my channel who follow other beauty gurus, I would not by any means consider myself to be one at all. Nikki Tutorials, who is one of my favorite people to watch, came out today that she is a trans woman, and I just wanted to take a quick moment to celebrate that and say how proud of her that I am, and that it was really wonderful to see so many people rally behind her in such a beautiful and meaningful way, because years ago I know that would not have happened. So for all of that, I want to say, yay, Nikki. I'm very proud of you, and I'm very happy that people are rallying behind you. Sorry, I'm just remembering her video and it's making me tear up again, and I'm trying not to cry. 'Cause yeah, that one got me crying pretty well at work. So anyway, back to what I was speaking about. It's been happening, it seems, more in recent years, that there's something happening in the cosmos, or happening in the world, where it seems like more and more people are waking up to their innate abilities, and we're seeing a lot more people who are empathic and caring more about the state of the world, caring more about humanity, and just all in all giving a shit, which is a very good thing. We've also seen in recent years a large number of sociopaths and psychopaths as well, so, you know, it's all about balance. I'm looking for a palette for the colors that I'm wanting to use at the moment, so bear with me. because I wanted to use this head basically today. Oh, that's a good one. This is the Violet Voss Essentials that I got from BoxyCharm. And this is actually color scheme that resonates with what I want to do. Hopefully, everybody, fingers crossed, the color works. Please. But as a lot of people are awakening to finding that they're extra sensitive to energies in the world, they may not know how to protect themselves or handle that. And this isn't just for you guys, but this is kind of a reminder to myself on how to do this and protect myself, because I have kind of let this practice fall by the wayside in the recent year or so, which is likely contributing to my feeling like I'm a raw nerve, that all of the energies and nastiness going on right now is just like hammering that raw nerve with a sledgehammer. On the face today, I'm going to try to use the Manic Panic white foundation, only because I want to try to give these colors and these pigments the best chance that I can, and I've been experiencing difficulty with getting colors to show up on this particular head. There we go. I just had to try to fix the camera a bit. So, here's hoping this works a bit. Okay, I didn't expect it to be like white right now. But that's okay. I'm doing this, I'm not doing a real look per se to suit a head. This is going to be more used for a visual representation of how to focus yourself and how to try to protect yourself. So, that's kind of why I need these pigments to show up better than they've been doing for me on this particular head. I don't know why, but it could just be that I haven't found the best foundation to use with it, or it may just be that I need to adjust the techniques that work on the darker skin tone head and the lighter skin tone head, because I'm noticing that the color of this one seems to mask colors I try to use with it. So let's see if this works, and hopefully I can get this to at least work to some degree where what I'm saying gives a full representation. Okay. I have a new cup holder for my brushes, so whenever I use one, I put it in the dirty slot so that it can be more easy to grab to wash. I'm gonna go over this with a dry sponge to try to alleviate maybe some of the streaks. It may be I'm doing this a little too late, because some of the foundation seems to be dried down already, but you don't know until you try, right? And that's really all you can do at the end of the day. And hey, look at it this way. By watching my videos and my failures, you avoid making the same mistakes on your own face and wasting products on yourself. For me, it doesn't matter so much because no matter what, the cosmetics are getting used on these forms. And even failures can maybe work out with some finessing. Alright, so yeah, that had already pretty well dried down except for that one spot right there on the forehead, which of course I managed to lift off foundation, but thankfully there was a little bit left on the brush, so there we go. Bald spot kind of covered a bit. Okay, so let's try to do a visual representation of this. Say that this head per se is you, your whole body, and as an empath going through your day, you experience a flood of intake and a flood of energies, and those energies surround you and you start to absorb them, and that's actually just part of being an empath, is any kind of energy, be it positive or negative, has real effect on you. It really, really does, and it wears on you and it surrounds you, and it can really affect your mood. It can affect how you interact with the world, and a lot of empaths are also introverts many times for this reason, because part of being an empath means you need time away from things that may contribute to this effect in order to try to clear off your own energy. So, say you're going through your day and this is starting to happen. You have this intake of energy and people are being grumpy, you experience jerks on the highway, your coworker comes into work and they're in a mood, you get in a fight with a loved one, you're running late for work, all the parts of the day and the regular world that may not affect everybody, but for an empath they can be really damaging, especially in a cumulative way, because all of this just keeps building and building and building, and because we absorb it, we need time away or personal time in order to do what we need to do to try to get rid of all of this toxic energy and this toxicity. But as an empath, I'm here to tell you that if you don't know already, there are measures that you can try to take to prevent this part from happening in such a magnitude. And that is where I'm talking about empathic shielding. Now, you can carry crystals with you. You can use smoke from herbs to clear off your aura or your energy at the end of each day. All of those things are wonderful and they really do help. But what I actually encourage you to try is each morning I want you to take, maybe 5 minutes. And I want you to close your eyes. I want you to try to find a quiet place in your mind and in your home where you can just be at peace for 5 minutes. And in those 5 minutes, what I want you to do is I want you to picture this light in the center of your body. And as you picture that light, I want you to see it getting brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter until it's this extremely bright, glowing center in the middle of your chest. Now what I want you to do is when you're ready, I want you to envision that glowing center to start working its way out more and more and more. And as you do, if you feel you're going too fast, it's perfectly okay to stop. Hold it where it is and hold it in that space until you feel you can focus to keep moving it out. And keep moving it outward. Remember, there's no rush. You have time. Take that nice gold center, that light within you, and just allow it to slowly build and expand more and more. Until finally that yellow bright light completely and totally encompasses you, not just fills you up, but builds and shines outside of you as well. And you just want that glowing light to completely surround your being. You want it to fill you. You want it to surround you. And once you see that bright golden light completely filling you and surrounding you. I want you to take a moment to focus and say the word hold. 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 And as you envision, as you say hold, I want you to envision a crystalline shell form and surround you to lock in that light and make sure that that light has a solid shell on the outside of it. And as you do that, I want you to think and put the intention out that this light and that this shield, this shell encompassing that light, is going to protect you from any energies that may not be good for you. And that this light and that this shell is going to hold and protect you through your day. And I think you'll find that in this practice, by putting out this intention and by going through this practice each day, your energy, your spirit, your whole being will manage to stay more positive and more clear. You'll feel less negative and drained. Things will bother you less. You may need less time at the end of the day to regain your focus and regain your center. And I just want you to try that practice each day. Try it for a couple weeks. And I want you to see if it makes a change. And even if you're not an empath, this practice may be able to help you. It may help you keep more calm, more focused, more centered, and allow you to be less sensitive and susceptible to any stressors going on around you. And with that, I hope this Tutorial Tuesday finds you well. I hope that perhaps my guiding you through it may have allowed you to focus in that meditative state. And I used the violet floss color around the edges. I used the gold color as well to demonstrate the light. They're literally called black and gold. I was just checking to see the names. For the orange color around the edge, I use Sunstone from the Kathleen Lights Color Pop So Jaded palette. And to use the blue to demonstrate a more peaceful, tranquil feeling, I use the color Aquamarine from the same palette. And with that, I will leave you with this guidance. And until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I wish you blessings, brightest blessings, and blessed be. And if you want to reach out to me, if you want to make requests, if you want to ask questions, feel free to connect with me on any of the social medias I have listed below. And before you leave, I would greatly appreciate it if you wouldn't mind liking, subscribing, and if you have any comments, to please leave them down below. Thank you for spending this time with me, and I'll see you next time.